Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a comment, a question, a topic, or if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comments section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me at Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, and on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. So, before we begin this video, I want to thank the 507 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for that. Let's keep it going. Let's get these videos out to other people. Let's get more subscribers. Let's get more likes. Let's get more comments. I actually personally answer every comment that people post. All of you have post comments. I have answered it. That is me. You can tell that is me because that's the way I speak and that's the way I write. And so again, thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you are making at Back on Basics 9985 a success. I want to make sure that you feel appreciated. And I know, right? I know this is a two-way street because I gained something, you gained something. So it's a two-way street. And again, I want to make sure and I want to emphasize to let you know that I'm here. If you have any questions, I'm here. If you have any specific questions that may be pertaining just to your specific life, remember that's the reason why I tell you to connect with me on Facebook by typing in Carlos Flores Jr. or connecting with me on Instagram or on X or on Threads by typing in at Back on Basics. And so again, right, I'm here. I am more than happy to answer questions, to guide you, to course correct you. Because remember, I've said this before, you're part of my support system. Just like I am part of your support system as well. So, without further ado, let's talk about the focusing on the things that you can control. You know, it's amazing, but we as human beings tend to be creatures of habit, right? We tend to do things based on the things that we've done in the past, based on the things that have succeeded, and we tend to move away from things that we have not succeeded on, that we have actually failed on. And so, but again, right, it's your life. You can't change your life, right? So you have to embrace it. And how do you embrace it? By focusing on the things that you can control. The things that you can control, you can actually lay a foundation and start a roadmap so you can get step by step by step that eventually will motivate you, that eventually will get you focused, that eventually you will visualize the end point. I'm not saying going way into the future and get lost or get attached with what you think is going to happen or going back to the past and reminisce on the what ifs. No, what I'm telling you is that you will visualize each step of your roadmap along the way. And what better way to celebrate or to go on your journey with your support system? Your support system, you should be communicating with your support system on a weekly basis at least. So that way they can tell you how they see things from their perspective. So that way you'll be able to adapt. You'll be able to focus. You'll be able to get to where you want to get to, right? You know, my life has been tremendous, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I've succeeded greatly. I have lost greatly. And so there's so many things. Just like a human being's life, right? It goes up and it goes down. It's like a roller coaster, up and it goes down. And so you have to embrace the things that you can control, because you can control things when you're up and you're doing great, but you can also control things when you're down, when you feel like nothing's going your way. You have to focus on the things that you need to focus. You have to focus on what you can control. And for me, you know what? Making these videos is what I can control. It's one of the things that I can do that. Having my knowledge and helping people out, that's another thing. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point when I was younger, I wanted to be a therapist. And I did. I earned my master's in therapy. Remember? You heard this story. When I went through the testing process to get my license, something happened. I'm not a good test taker. I'm going to be honest with you. That's one of the things that sometimes slows me down. But you know what? Even though I stopped the process then of being a therapist, I still have the education, I still have the information, I still have the things that I can do as a life coach as well. Currently, I'm going through my credential program for special education. And again, there's tests. But the thing is, my classes are all done, straight A's in all the classes. I'm doing the things that I'm doing. I'm focusing on what I can control, and I'm bringing in my support system to help me with the things that I need to do and the things that I have to do. And that right now, I mean, things are going pretty good. I just, I have a test that I have to do in 3 parts. 2 parts I already passed. 1 part I need to pass, and then I'm all set for that requirement. Then I have to submit 2 videos with long papers, so that way I can show the teaching credentialing office that, hey, here I am. I can do this. I can follow step by step by step and do it with students. And so again, right? For me, the first thing that came to mind is, oh, but I'm not good at test taking. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to rewire or just re-image my mind, because I wanted to, and I want to succeed and earn my credential. That's what I want to do. I seeked help. Coworkers have been helping me, giving me tips and different things. And you know what? What I've been doing is I've been focusing on what I can control. And then the other things will just work themselves out. Because once you set a goal, right? Once you set something that you want to reach, then you start seeing the step by step by step, right? And then eventually, like I said earlier, you get motivated. You start visualizing. You start seeing the end in sight. And so, again, I want to make sure that you see the importance of focusing on what you can control. A lot of the times we think that we can control some stuff, but we don't. So you have to be realistic. And again, I'm going to suggest for you to connect with your support system, so that way they'll be able to guide you into what you need to do, into what you should be doing. So again, right, focus on what you can control, and then move forward, adapt, use your support system, help your support system. And then what you're going to do is you're going to succeed. But you're going to succeed in a way that you'll learn how to do it again and again and again, with different topics, with different focus, with different things that you want to do or you have to do. So again, right, put into work. Be humble, ladies and gentlemen. Help others around you. Learn from other people's successes and mistakes. Bottom line, focus on what you can control. Back on basics.